Good morning everybody, myself Acharya Vishvendra, and today I am going to discuss a worksheet on reflection and transmission of transverse waves on a string. So let's begin with the worksheet. So here is the worksheet on reflection and transmission of waves. So suppose a wave pulse is created in a string and this is the rigid wall. Next, then equation of the incident wave is given as A sine omega t minus kx. Then first question is equation of reflected wave if other end is fixed. So if other end is fixed, the phase will change by pi. So reflected wave will be AR sine omega t plus kx plus pi. Next is equation if other end is free. So if other end is free, there will be no change in phase. So reflected equation will be AR sine omega t plus kx. Next is phase change when reflection takes place from rigid end. So when reflection takes place from rigid end, phase changes by 180 degree. Next is phase change when reflection takes place from free end, so there is no phase change. Next is there is a composite string and the equation is y incident is A incident sine omega t minus kx, and here linear mass density is mu1 and here it is mu2 and mu2 is greater than mu1. So the question is which string is lighter. So the string having lesser mu is lighter, so 1 is lighter over here. Next is which string is heavier, so mu2 is greater than mu1, so string 2 is heavier over here. Next is speed of wave in 1, so it is root t by mu1. Next is speed of wave in 2, it is root t by mu2. Next is ratio of speeds in 1 and 2, so v is inversely proportional to 1 by root mu, so v1 by v2 will be root mu2 by mu1. Next is equation of reflected wave, so it is yr is ar sine omega t plus kx plus pi. Next is equation of transmitted wave, so it is at sine omega t minus k dash x. Next is amplitude of reflected wave, so it is ar is equals to ai v2 minus v1 upon v1 plus v2, where v1 is speed of wave in first medium and v2 is speed of wave in second medium. Next is amplitude of transmitted wave, so it is at is equals to a twice v2 by v1 plus v2. Next is a wave pulse is given by y and we need to find equation of reflected wave if end is rigid. So if end is rigid, then that means there will be additional phase of pi, so the equation will be ar, this thing will remain same and add pi to this. So we can also write it as this. Next is equation of reflected wave if other end is free. So if other end is free, there will be no phase change, so the equation will remain the same. Next is here is a composite string, it is mu, it is 2 mu, so we need to we are given the equation of the incident wave, it is a sine omega t minus kx plus phi, and we need to find amplitude of the transmitted wave. So from here we know that amplitude of transmitted wave is amplitude of incident wave twice v2 by v1 plus v2. So on solving this, we have just divided the equation by v1, so we have this expression, and after solving this we get this thing. Next is amplitude of reflected wave, so reflected wave is a v2 minus v1 upon v1 plus v2. So on substituting value of v2 by v1, we get this thing. Next is equation of transmitted wave, so equation of transmitted wave is at sine omega t minus k dash x plus phi. Next is equation of reflected wave, so equation of reflected wave is ar sine omega t plus kx plus phi plus pi, because other end is here. The first the question is here the other this end is rigid, so there will be a phase difference of pi. Next is dimension of intensity, so it is m1 l0 t minus 3. Next is dimension of omega, it is m0 l0 t minus 1. So you see, these are the physics worksheets which are developed with the vision to check that are you preparing as per the requirements of the exam, because when you study, then the first thing is you need to transfer information from the source of information, and most of the students just think that by transferring certain information job is done, but it's not true. You need to develop certain patterns using that information, and check yourself for the development of that pattern. So, physics worksheets are just designed to help young minds check themselves, check their study pattern, check their study methods, because studying uh, without any result or without any output is a different thing. But if you are study with a purpose, you are studying with a purpose to fetch job in good MNC, or to get educated from the best colleges in our country or abroad, then you need to prove yourself, you need to prove your problem solving skills, you need to prove the authenticity of your mind and algorithms. And study is just a way to check that how is your mind brain system, what about the algorithms that your mind brain system uses. So any exam is based on psychologically designed patterns. They will check the skills of your mind brain system, so you cannot bypass them. So if you are studying with a purpose to crack competitive exams, so the first thing is make sure that your mind brain system is working on the basis of algorithms, on the basis of advanced and complex algorithms. And the best way to check that is out, start with simple worksheets and see that how many questions you are able to attempt. Because unchecked study is of no use. Just ask yourself what you studied today, what you studied yesterday, and check that how much information or how much neural patterns you are capable to retain. So the entire game here is that of retention pattern. You must have seen certain students who are very sharp, who are very fast, who just solve questions very quickly. So the difference lies in the use of mind-brain system and the use of coordination of mind, which is mind is basically composed of three things: the conscious, subconscious, and unconscious mind. So it's